but back in the 1800s, the late 1800s, one of our presidents, at that time we had what was called the spoils system, which was put into place by Andrew Jackson, more or less, back in the 1830s. And what the spoils system was basically if you did favors for or gave gifts to the president or people in the senior levels of the administration, then the president would make sure that you got a job. And this guy brought a speech to this particular president. My apologies, I'm not recalling which one. And said, read the speech. I think you'll think it's just great. And then give me a job. And the president said, thank you very much. Read the speech, said, thank you very much, but I'm not going to give you a job. And the guy tracked him down and shot him. I think it was Garfield, but I could be wrong. In any case, the result of that, what came out of that was what's called the Pendleton Civil Service Act, which is a piece of legislation that said that you can't get a job with the administration any longer by basically bribing the president. We're going to have a permanent civil service that does the work of America. And it has lasted, it's been 120 some odd years, I believe, since the civil service was put into effect. And the result of that is that we've got this really professional core of people who work in Democratic administrations and Republican administrations because they're just doing the work of government. They're running the Internal Revenue Service, they're running the Environmental Protection Agency, they're running the Labor Department, they're running, you name it, they're just doing their jobs. And what Trump has done now is come along and said, the cream of that crop, the people at the most senior levels, and there's as many as 50,000 of them, and certainly many thousands of them, who are in the senior levels, who can determine the fate and future of these agencies, the direction that they're moving. Those people are no longer part of the civil service. They no longer have the protections of civil service. Under the Pendleton Civil Service Act, you can only fire a bureaucrat if you can prove that they're doing a bad job. You can't fire them for their politics. And you can't hire them for their politics. Well, Trump just blew that up. And he's going to put right-wing partisan cranks at the senior levels of all of these federal agencies. And this is, in my opinion, Biden had rescinded that order. Trump had tried it first in October of 2020, but he never actually had an opportunity to implement it. Biden rescinded it, and now Trump has put it back into place. So prepare for the federal government to get a whole lot less competent or more incompetent at doing the things it does. Prepare for it to take longer to get your passport, longer to sign up for Social Security or Medicare, longer for you to deal with disability or unemployment, longer for you to deal with actually anything that has to do with the federal government, and more complicated and more confusing. And, they're just going to do everything they can to kneecap our government. One of the other things that I thought was particularly fascinating was that at noon yesterday, when Trump was sworn if you went to whitehouse.gov, or actually, the website, there was the website was reproductiverights.gov, which is a website that is a subset of the White House websites. And reproductiverights.gov used to provide, and this is a quote from their description of their own services, quote, information on birth control medication, abortion services, and other preventative health services, as well as important facts about privacy, rights associated with reproductive health care, and how people with and without health insurance can obtain reproductive health care. So if you went to that website yesterday afternoon, or today, of course, you discover that it no longer exists. The Center for Reproductive Rights said Monday that its legal experts expect Trump was going to try to rescind Food and Drug Administration approval of mifepristone, the abortion drug, or make it much harder to access, among other efforts to dismantle reproductive care. This is all part of the Republican plan to disempower and basically reshackle women in the United States.